What is one of your favorite things to eat when you go out? For me, it's chicken tenders. And I've tried various seasonings and whatnot to make them at home. But I have come up with a way, thanks to a few suggestions, to make them as good as what you get in a restaurant. In my opinion, of course. Okay. I have some chicken breast tenderloins. I'm just going to cut them open. And put them in a bowl. Okay. Now, folks, you can do one of two things right here. You can use regular buttermilk, which I don't buy a lot of buttermilk because I don't use a huge amount. But however, I do get the buttermilk powder or buttermilk solids. I get it at the Amish store. So I'm going to sprinkle. Real life, guys. Real life. It's probably about 1/3 of a cup or so of the powder on there. Break the clumps up. And I'm going to pour about 1 cup or so of white milk in here. And I'm going to mix it up, guys. I use my hands when I cook. You may not, but that's totally up to you. Just going to break all these tenderloins apart and dunk them underneath the buttermilk mixture. And we're going to let them soak for probably at least 30 minutes. You can let them soak an hour. You can let them soak overnight. The buttermilk is supposed to help tenderize the chicken and make it moister. So the longer that you've got to do that, the better. I'm just going to mix them up. And we're going to let them set and soak in that milk. Okay, I have my electric skillet on about 325. And I'm pouring some vegetable oil in there to preheat. I need the bottom covered. There's probably 3/4 of a cup or something like that. Okay, I've tried all kinds of different homemade seasonings. And guys, I got this one. And I tried it. And this is just the perfect seasoning. Okay, so I'm going to put the seasoning in the bag. I've got about 1 cup of seasoning. I like to add as I go, that way I don't waste it. Where's my tongs, honey? Okay. I'm just going to take a tender that's been coated in the buttermilk. Normally, guys, I do 2 or 3 of these at a time, but for the sake of my video and showing you what they look like, I'll do this one. Okay, and then we're just going to put it in the preheated oil. Okay. There we go. I've got that one in there, and I've got some more ready to go in. We don't want to overcrowd them. We're going to cook them until they get brown. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we're going to flip them and get the other side cooked. And we may need to flip them again. I'll bring you back whenever I turn them over. Okay. It's time to turn the tenders. If you can zoom in, you can see on the bottom, they've got a nice brown crust around them. They've been cooking, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. And we're just going to flip them over. That way we have the crust cooked evenly all the way around. Now folks, if you like these extra crunchy, you could, after you get the first set of breading on it, you could put it back in the milk and get it wet again. and bread it again. That way it'll be like an extra crispy. But that's entirely up to you. So let this go 3 or 4 more minutes, and then we have tenders. Okay. Now folks, if you're familiar with an electric skillet, sometimes you have hot spots in it. Some sides cook quicker than what the other sides do. This tender is perfectly cooked. It's nice and brown. Get that one out, and we will flip the rest of them over. But that right there is your target, guys. These right here are almost done. They need 2 or 3 more minutes. This one is finished. But there you go, and we'll put everything in the description box. And guys, I'm going to go enjoy a tender.